Welcome to Week 10 of the Black and Gold Report.
The Halloween edition of the Black and Gold Report.
I'm Mr. Mack.
And I'm Mr. Barrett.
And obviously, seriously, Joe, hippie, Mr. Barrett, Mr. Creative, Mr. Norwood, and all you could come up with is hippie?
Come on, you look like you're auditioning for Toy Story 4. Give me a break.
What? All right, Austin Powers.
All right, so anyway, welcome to the Black and Gold Report. It's Thursday as we go into Halloween week. And as we're sitting here right now, the 9th grade football team is home today against Great Valley.
And this weekend we have our senior recognition game for our football team. That game was changed from Halloween. That was going to be a 7:30 start on Friday, but it now be being played on Saturday morning at 11 o'clock. And despite the early weather report, which is calling for some cold and windy weather and rain, we will be playing that game because it has...
My hair may get all messed up. It better not rain.
If I wear this, I'll think I'll be okay. But however, going back to last week, as we always do, to kind of give you a little week recap, we're a little light on reporting, but there are some big things to report on around Interboro. Last Thursday, we shot this from the fan bus.
Yes.
And Mr. Barrett and I did head out on the fan bus with approximately about 35 students to Kennett High School. Fun was had by all. Our students represented us very, very well. And our soccer team suffered a tough defeat at the hands of Kennett and lost 4-0.
Yeah, it was a tough one for them playing out there on the turf. Weather conditions, it was pretty cold that night. But it goes without saying how great of a season our boys soccer team had to make district playoffs the way they did. It was just a great season overall for Coach Estelio and the varsity.
And things are looking up. I mean, most of your starters will be returning next year.
Yes.
So we do expect big things once again from our soccer team in the future.
Yep.
Also, last Thursday, while we were out at Kennett, the 9th grade football team was over to Cardinal O'Hara for a night game, and they suffered a tough loss at the hands of Cardinal O'Hara. However, our 9th grade football team does have 3 games left. This Thursday, as Mr. Barrett had already recommended, today against Great Valley, and then the next 2 weeks against Bishop Shanahan and Ridley. Those 2 games were added to the schedule recently. Friday, huge night, huge night. The Bucks headed up to Glen Mills in a road game, and after starting the season 0-3, I am happy to report that our Bucks are now 5-4 after beating Glen Mills in blowout fashion.
And they are now number 7 in the power rankings,
which makes them a playoff team. If you didn't know, top 8 teams from the 3A make the playoffs, and our football team is now number 7 with the ability to potentially move into the 6th spot. So we are looking very playoff bound. Great games are had by many players in that game, a lot of individual performances and different people stepping up, and we will mention those in the Player of the Week and Team of the Week later in this broadcast. Monday, our JV football team played at home against Glen Mills, and we are happy to report we won 19-16. It was a huge goal line stand there at the end of the game, and our JV football team kind of mirroring the varsity football team, continuing their success.
And our middle school teams all concluded their seasons. As this is being shot right now, our field hockey team is finishing up, and girls soccer finished yesterday, and boys soccer finished last week. So our middle school program, they go a little bit longer because they start a little bit later, but they've successfully finished their season, and we are already looking ahead towards the winter seasons. Winter physicals, right? Yeah. Already underway.
Winter physicals at the high school were this past Tuesday, and they happened at Prospect Park in Glen Olden today.
And, and Norwood and Tinicum are on next Friday. What is that, November 7th?
November the 7th, yes. As for our Player of the Week, I think it really goes without saying, really one of our athletes of the entire fall, Mark Everton. If you didn't know, Mark in Friday night's game became the all-time leading receiver in Interboro football history. So congratulations, Mark, who is our Player of the Week. Mark also had, I think it was like an 80-some-odd yard catch that was the difference in the game. So congratulations, Mark, on
great job, Mark.
Great job on Friday night.
And our Team of the Week, we're staying, same theme.
Yeah.
We're staying with the football team. Again, they went out to Glen Mills. They got the job done. Here we are, number 7 in the power rankings with the chance to move up, getting ready towards playoffs. And it's exciting to see where they're going to go after this weekend. The seeding meeting is this weekend, correct?
The seeding meeting is Sunday, and I think early on in the season, we went out to the Springfield game, the first game of the year, and starting the season 0-3, people were kind of really skeptical. But the way Coach Lennox and his Bucks always do, they find a way, and now they're 5-4 with the potential to be 6-4 and head into the District 1 playoffs.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to play them
no.
as they go into the playoffs. Absolutely not.
And he's from Springfield.
Yeah. I'm not from Springfield.
Well, he lives
I
in
live
Springfield.
in
He lives in
Springfield.
Springfield.
All right,
Anyway, that's our report for the week. If you want to follow us, you can follow us on Twitter at GoBucks.
At GoBuck Sports and Instagram under the same title. And obviously, if there's anything else you need, you just go onto the website, click on the Athletics tab, and all of our information is right there.
I'm Mr. Meck,
I'm Mr. Barrett.
and we'll see you
At the game.
Ha 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 ha.